Oh, you know what that means. Time to head to the Lorunda Relay on Mercury and go and see Ordis, because, of course, it is finally available once again. The Aspirus Apex Ephemera. No, I wasn't going to do this for the other ones. They look nice, but this is basically the best of rewards, and it just looks so much better. I mean, I can't fault the normal Aspirus Ephemera. It's a fair few little bits that you can barely notice and just a green glow from the middle of you. The other one has a few bits that stick out, but it's the main one. I mean, the giveaway here of how much better it is in the glow in the background. No glow, no glow, massive glow. It has a crown to it that is barely noticeable on the emergent ephemera, but the apex version, oh, it just looks so much better. And the only way this could be better is if we had the option of being able to equip things like this to Stalker, because technically you can play a Stalker in the Deviri. I was going to say something else, but in Deviri you can play as the Stalker, and it would be really nice to be able to put this on him. I mean, come on, that is the best way to show this off. But Stalker isn't something that we can add cosmetics to or anything else outside of Deviri. Would be nice if it was an option that they allowed us to do, but it would also kind of ruin it at the same time. And I love the Scythe skin, the Hate skin. That thing just looks amazing. Separate reward. Pick that up as well, because it's going to be worth it. Because the Enlightened Hate skin goes so well with this, it is just not worth showing it here. There are so many little dark areas here to be able to show off the light that is emitted from this. It is just nuts on how well this thing actually looks. It is, for the longest of times, one of my favourite ephemeras because it still has motion in it as well. If you could just stand up for a second. Yeah. Just the way the tips are kind of... It's like wings, but made of bones. And they just look so goddamn good. Being an ephemera, though, as you could probably imagine, there is actually no effect left behind you as you run. This is purely kind of like a sandana that has a crown to it. And it looks great no matter where you... I'd love the glow. And it's not just the glow of the melee weapon, which does have its own glow, which you can kind of see. The flickering on the rock. And the fact that it's kind of shooting lightning off it. Yeah, if I actually put that away, it doesn't do that. I should have just done that, to be fair. Oop, gone. I was so glad this thing actually returned, because it's the only way to be able to get a hold of these ephemeras during the whole operation. But at the same time, it is the only way to be able to get a hold of this. You have until March 3rd to... It's only 40. So do 4 Steel Path runs and you will have enough to be able to actually pick this up. But you only have until the 3rd of March, and then it will be gone and you will no longer be able to get it until this event returns eventually, which it will eventually. It did take them... Wow, it's hard to think, really, isn't it? It actually, come and think of it, wasn't that... Oh, I love the glow on the rocks. They need more really dark areas that this can be used. I mean, look at the lines and everything in the rock that you can see now, because what used to be in the dark, that you could only see in certain areas, you're basically running around with your own light source. Or, of course, you can just run around with this thing lighting it up as well. I love this ephemera. It's one of those wings that... The wings are only available at certain times of the year as well, but this is kind of like a bone wing ephemera with a crown but isn't actually wings, because as much as you would love to say it's wings, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. I just don't see why there's 3 of them. A few people asked the same question: is it worth picking up the other 2 along the way? Not if this is what you want. If you're a completionist, yes, you can pick up the other 2. If this is the one you want, well, it's there. The goal has been met. You can pick it up now until March the 3rd. Don't leave it too late, otherwise you'll have to wait until it returns again, and then you work your way through the operation to get it to the percentage where this thing is available, which, that I don't kind of agree with. The event was completed the first time round. I don't know why we had to complete it a second time round for this to be available again, but it means we already know next time this returns, you'll have to wait until it gets to its 90-something% to be able to get a hold of this one. Oh, I love the effect. I mean, they actually turn green before they disappear. And then kind of come back in, and I just don't see why there's 3 of them. There should have just been the one reward and been done with it. The evolving ones, usually you are given a task, you have to complete the task, and then it evolves into a different one. But then you still have the original one, which is weird because that's not evolving, that is... Well, technically it is, but I'm not getting into semantics about it. I would just like to have seen it actually, like the Incarnate stuff, you pick up one, and then you can upgrade it to be a different one. And the first one gets turned into the second one, instead of having to pick up 3 separate ephemeras. Save the rewards and just pick up the one. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.